When somebody give you a business card, bruh, next day go home, send them an email, call them, and follow up. It ain't the jump shot, it's the follow up, bruh.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Quit telling me that you streaming on 600 platforms. So what? So it's another 100 million. So it's another 100 million people. So what?
Yeah.
It's making y'all lazy, bruh.
Yeah.
And it's indoctrinating us right back into the slave.
Come on, man.
Because we bragging about being a part of platforms that are robbing us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, I was looking on Spotify. So what?
Yeah.
So what? You ain't making no money. You know, so, man, bro. Come on, man. I'm sorry.
Man, you get 0.03 cent per stream. Snoop had 1 billion streams, you got $47,000. For 1 million streams, you get $3,000. For 500,000 streams, you get $1,500. I buy 100 CDs for $300. I put it on SoundCloud. You know why? Because it gives me a QR code. I take that QR code and I cut it out and I put it on a piece of paper 9 times, go to Kinko's. They copy it. I tell them to make it out of sticky paper and cut them for me. Then I can take that QR code, slap it on the back of the CD. Why? Because first time a person say, man, I ain't got no CD player. Boom.
Yeah.
Here you go. Download it.
Come on,
Let me get my $20. So for $20, right, I done made $2,000 off 100 CDs. That's $1,700 profit I done made. And most of the time, people buy your hustle and your personality. They don't buy your product, bruh. You think they gonna give you $20, man, for their hard ass work? And your ass sitting up there mean mugging them and smelling like boo-boo, your breath smelling like boo-boo, boogers all in your nose, man. You'll never get a second chance to make a first impression, baby. What is wrong with you, man?
You just wrong with we always
Why you gotta say it this week?
we always talk about the physicals and how you can switch it around.
Yeah,
And he just gave you the right there. Put that QR code
on
in
the
there.
back,
So
man.
there you go. You got your tangible and it's downloaded.
There you go.
See, this would give me hope. 'Cause I know that we're gonna figure out a system that's gonna knock off those streaming services and where people start making independence. It's always the underground that figures it out.
Come on, man.
And we figure it out through necessity. We figure it out because they tried to shut us out in so many ways. So now we're like, okay, well, you know what? We're going to do what we always did for all the way back from slavery. We're going to take the worst and make it into the best.
Come on, man.
Figure out a way. So,
that's
man,
what we do.
Bro, that's world.
That's what we do, man. We the greatest inventors ever, man.
Yeah, I like
greatest inventors ever, man.
Yes.
They want to hide the fact and don't think them teachers gonna teach our children these methods of millionaireism. You know, whatever you know how to do good, you'll get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. That's the gift God gave you. Find out a legal way to get paid for it. Study somebody who wasn't good at what you're trying to do. Don't do that shit. And then study somebody who's great at it, man. Cut your own path, man. You know, that's all I do, man. I'm dumb enough to have a smartphone, man. You know, so that's it, man. You know, underground dialogue, man. I don't know what they gonna do. We gonna keep making history, man.
Without a doubt. But this is the definition of what this underground dialogue, because these are the types of conversations that will never be had on a mainstream level, because it would serve as an education for the underground.
Right.
So they ain't, it's like conscious music being on the radio. They don't let that happen no more.
Right.
So this is why this platform exists, for things like this, man. So we can get this game from people who know what they talk, who live in the example.
Yes, sir.
Not just talking about it.
Sir.
You know, this man got 1 billion things going on at the same time. How often do you write in terms of raps? Because, you know, you got this big old thing been going on, another form of our ignorance, where we feel like when rappers get a certain age, they too old to rap and all that stuff here. So how often do you still get down on the rap side, and how do you speak to that narrative about, man, you need to be retired, you shouldn't be rapping at your age no more?
I try to write a rhyme probably every other day, or 16 every day or every other day. And I appreciate haters because they motivation for me. They give me so many song titles. You know, a dude just said something, told me I was too old to be rapping. I said, I'm too cold to stop rapping.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? I can't help it if you stop dreaming. I'm dreaming, baby, till the day I die. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thankful for haters because it showed me something I never want to be.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, so yes, I think I want to just ask what you said.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the struggle of love.
That's what the bombs stop. They trying to stop us, man.
There you go.
All right. I think what you just said proves that this is a ploy from the enemies of our art, because ageism is only a ploy to stop people from being interested in words of wisdom.
Mm.
You see, they know the older of us is going to say some stuff that's going to change their trajectory.
Come on.
Yeah.
You feel me? So they want to make it a law that this is a young man's sport because they're taking the guidance away.
Yeah. Yeah. The wisdom and the guidance. Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. 100%.
So
Absolutely.
that in itself is something that we have to learn to ignore, because it's not rocket science that any person that's grown old, even some of the old fools are still wise.
Come on.
Mhm.
That's right.
Because the fools will put it on display. The wise person is going to tell you.
Yeah.
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 So again, let's try to do away with the ageism in hip hop,
Yeah.
because it's really a fucking ploy to stop us from spreading wisdom. They don't want that to happen in no circumstance.
There's so many facets to the total agenda.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's just one of them. But the most skillful thing that the enemy does is that he gets our own people to carry out his agenda.
Mm.
So it makes it look like, oh, it's us against us. And in essence it is, but at the root of it, at the top of it, it's being cast down and implemented into us, and then we pass those thoughts on. Man, that's so profound, bro, because even the old fool really ain't a fool because he made it that far. And as a young dude, I can remember just growing up at South Park, different areas that I lived in. It was always a treat for us at 10, 11, 12 years old to go sit with the older dudes and just listen to them say whatever it is with things, whether it was ignorant or whether it was wisdom.
Right.
You know, we got something out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the same can be said with music, but now they've created division between the younger and the older artists, to where it's like now we are going at each other. That's why what Swift said is so real, because we got to bridge that gap. Nah, bro, it ain't us against y'all. We together.
Right.
So it's something I can teach you, definitely. It's something that you definitely could teach me.
We got to convey to them that they're trying to stop us from comparing notes.
Yeah.
Comparing notes.
And perpetuating our existence.
Yeah.
Because what you know and what you know,
Yeah.
man, you start off a 9, 10 year, 11-year-old and start injecting that game and wisdom in them that age, they're going to be dangerous soon.
That's all.
And that's the cutoff that they want. That's the disconnect that they looking for, man.
Well, you know, they quick to put Willie Nelson and Led Zeppelin and Black Sabbath and all them on tour.
That's right.
75 years old.
Yeah,
that's right.
So why we can't go on tour?
Yeah.
Why we can't go on tour? You know what I'm saying?
That's all injection of negativity into the culture.
Yeah.
They're injecting the negative shit because we shouldn't have the same rights that they had.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
that's crazy.
There have been concerts that made millions of dollars in one night because two bands turned their beef into a concert.
Mm-hmm.
This band versus this band. And both crowds showed up that didn't even get along with each other and found out that they were really fucking cool.
And they made sure that we never saw that with Biggie and Pac.
Yeah.
They made sure that other people who had those issues in hip hop never saw that. But we have examples in our own community, just in a different genre that we got to follow. Man, Patti LaBelle, Gladys Knight, Stephanie Mills, and Shaka just came off tour.
Yes.
You know, and I think Stephanie Mills might be the youngest one, and she like 67, 68, something like that. So it can be done. And Houston is a great example of that because, you know, a lot of people had this thing, Brother Fleetwood, where they'll say, oh, man, Houston, we don't stick together. We don't never. I just never fully agree with that. I feel like it's aspects of that in every city, every region where you can have that. But for the most part, man, Houston is a city, and I'm speaking about the fan base, always honor the OGs.
Yeah.
Like, we host Screw Day every year,
Mm-hmm.
and it's packed out there. They coming to see Kiki. They coming to see Botany. They coming to see the groups that would be considered the old school groups out the city. From Zero, the Bun, the Face, Willie D, all these groups that have been around for the longest, people are still coming out and showing love. So I just think that's a big myth that we got to make sure that when somebody tries to perpetuate that, we're like, no, that's not 100% true.
Yeah, Swift can tell you that because they coming out to hear his.
Come on, man.
His hits.
Come on, man.
I got another T-shirt for you.
Here we go.
Okay, I'm going. I need that.
I've already said this.
I'm the T-shirt
at a gathering before, but I want people to know this is a culture, not a competition.
Come on. You're right. That is a shirt.
Brother K. Reno, look, man, the Underground Dialogue website is back in function. We back in motion, man. If y'all want Underground Dialogue podcast merch, whatever you need, go to undergrounddialogue.com and check us out. And always make sure that every Wednesday night, y'all are checking out the Underground Dialogue podcast right on YouTube, 9 p.m. Central Time. Yeah! What's up, man? It's your big brother, K. Reno. And check this out, man. The Underground Dialogue podcast is offering advertising opportunities, man. You can promote your business. You can promote your video, your song, whatever it is that you have, man. Reach out to us if you're interested in promoting on the Underground Dialogue podcast. All you got to do is email us at undergrounddialoguepodcast@gmail.com. Get it.